So yeah, so I know people have been. If you're a parent, if you're adjacent to a parent, you know people. School's back in session. School's back forever. It's the opposite song. So kids are going back to school, and because we live in a country where people are very intelligent and read all the time and
That's
scholarly,
sarcasm, right?
we have like we have situations where people are like shoving kids and like fucking yelling at volunteers at school board meetings. So this is crazy. So we're gonna before we get to like the highlight reel, because there's a lot of it's happening across the country
Sounds more
from
like a
like
low light
Virginia
reel.
to Florida to Mississippi. I mean, this shit is happening countrywide. So of people just bugging out on school boards on people who don't even get paid to be there. They're not paid. They just care about kids a lot. That's why they're there, and you're screaming at them, threatening to kill them. So
Yeah,
that's
because won't somebody think of the children?
well, someone please think of the children. So this is NPR, our favorite news outlet that talks about soybeans and stuff. So as
This motherfucker right here, son. Holy shit.
so as school board meetings get hostile, some members are calling quits. So I wanted to pull the NPR version of it because this is violent, hostile stuff. I'm going to show you all these videos and show you the impression that NPR gives to it to like what you actually see. So let's talk about this. So a Nevada school board said he had thoughts of suicide before stepping down. This is how crazy people are making other people. Um, so I want to repeat what I said that school board members are largely unpaid volunteers, traditionally former educators and parents who step forward to shape school policy, choose a superintendent, review the budget. So those are people who work on school boards. But
Yeah, a lot of this
num
stuff is volunteer.
yeah. So is people actually care about the community, care about children. It's not. I mean, obviously you have to. Otherwise, why the fuck you volunteer to be screamed at by people who were not wearing masks in
But
indoors?
why shouldn't these people yell at them? I mean, I heard that if you drench the children in sheep ivermectin, that it turns them into not sheep, right? Because isn't being sheep bad? I heard.
I thought being a sheep was great. That you follow the herd and the wolf. So also I really realized people put in context. So I know people know about the anti-mask, anti-vax, but remember the even crazier thing, which is critical race theory, which is not even taught in any kind of high school or junior high school, or that's what they teach lawyers. So it's not like something a teacher's not going to walk in with a giant critical race theory book and start
Yeah,
teaching kindergartners.
children should never be taught stuff useful like what lawyers know, or certified public accountants. Don't teach kids stuff like, you know,
How to be a civic member of
history.
society.
Yeah, don't teach them history. Don't teach them how to do taxes or save money.
So this is
Um,
happening in Colorado. This is happening in Virginia and Arizona, um,
what'd you say? This is
Florida.
happening in a Chevrolet Colorado? Is that what you just
Yeah,
said?
yeah. I mean, the parking lot is full of pickup trucks. Obviously, if these people are acting like this, and damn well, like Karen's being driven in an F-150 Raptor to scream at the school board meeting. So I wanna pull back and let's like watch these highlight reels, like the NFL highlight reels. So this one is in our favorite state in the country, Florida. So I want you guys
Florida
to like.
man.
So I want you guys to let go any logic, any anything you grasp in reality, and just let go of that
How about
and go.
before you start that, let's just
Yeah.
look at this still picture for a second, okay? Okay, let's break this down, okay? Half of the Trump presidency almost was all Rona, tenderized by the Rona.
Yeah.
Okay, keep America great. Can somebody explain to me how great America feels right now? Now that we've created like 47 new variants of the Rona, and we're going in and out of lockdowns, and all the ICUs are filled, and all the children's hospitals are filled. Did you see James from the internet's left of left video of a United States serviceman who died from a condition that could have been taken care of in
Oh
30
yeah, I heard about it. It
minutes?
had nothing to do with coronavirus. He
It
had
had
a
nothing to do with
condition. Yeah.
coronavirus, but because they couldn't find him a bed, they couldn't do the quick procedure, and he died.
Yeah.
Right. So I want somebody to explain to me how all of this is keeping America great.
I mean, she's about to explain it right now. So it's here how she puts it together. Get ready for a roller coaster that has broken tracks on it.
Nah, I'm good.
It's never been about your health. It's about control and compliance. And let me tell you something. Go home tonight and take one of these spoons and
Shove
put
it
it
up
on
your
your
ass.
vaccination spot. Guess what? It's going to stick to you. Get in a corner, get into some silence and some meditation. Hopefully some of you believe in God, and pray and check in with yourself or your whoever you answer to.
I think
and
she's
ask,
high in
is this
ivermectin.
something normal?
I mean,
You
she's
have
got the
metal
spoon.
sticking to you? Is this human? No. Guess what else?
She's falling
You
right
take
into the
black
stereotype
light
with the
flashlight
camel hat and the
and shine
spoon.
it on your veins, and you're now going to glow in the black light, because guess what? You're no longer human. You're 2.0s, and we are afraid of you. You shouldn't be afraid of us because you're shedding your spike proteins. And this is the reason why people are in the hospital. It's not the unvaccinated.
This is why drugs are bad,
It's the
okay?
vaccinated. It's the vaccinated. And guess what? The truth is coming out. Everything is bubbling up, and you guys are disposable. And whoever you're puppeting, whoever you're parroting,
It's
they
scary
don't care
because
about
it looks
you
like Karen is her
any
mom.
more or less than you care about the kids. And I invite you to get a conscience, because if you're
I
vaccinated, your time
invite
is
you
limited.
to get a conscious.
Anyways,
Where do I
but I
RSVP?
need to get on your knees and repent and ask for forgiveness, because this is not just happening on this field and on this plane. You're going to be paying for this for the rest of eternity. All right? So I would tell you good luck. God bless. See ya.
So I got absolutely nothing out of that.
I got a lot out of that.
And that's
know,
just
some
number
peop-
one. We got
some-
more to go.
Some people think that if they smoke meth just one time, it'll be, if they just do it just once, they won't get addicted, they won't suffer any negative effects, their
Oh,
teeth won't
shit.
rot and fall out. But I'm here to tell you, after watching that video,
She had a spoon ready.
yeah, she definitely cooked something up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Doing
I
the
don't know.
spoon.
I don't know if it was the Walter White special.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the blue magic or
Hopefully it's not fentanyl, because fentanyl is dangerous. But at the same time, she doesn't give a shit about coronavirus. So I mean, she's gambling a lot.
She seems to care quite a bit about it, because we're shedding spike proteins as if we're we're X-Men, like fucking.
Yeah, but she said
Marvel
we
mutants.
glow in the dark with black light, and we're 2.0 humans.
I mean, let's be real, man. How cool would it be to go with black lights?
I mean, what she said was kind of cool. Oh, I'd be cool to be a human 2.0. What that means, like, at the fly, you shoot lasers.
I mean, if you're afraid of us and we're 2.0, which is, like an upgrade, an update, why wouldn't you? I don't know. There's a lot of drugs being done before
And
she's
a parent. She's a parent of children, so that's another thing. She has children. She's gonna go home and say, you know what? You can put the backlight and put the spoon up your ass. Don't wear a mask. You'll be safe. Here's some horse dewormer. Eat this horse paste. That's what she's gonna do to her kids. Like, I want you to stay human 1.0. So here's another one. I think this is from This might be from Florida or Arizona, and this is a little more violent, to be honest.
Especially since we can't hear her. Do you hear her?
Huh?
Do you hear her?
Well, you can't hear her?
Nah, she's silent.
Oh,
It's like she's miming.
I forgot you had to do that weird. Just play it again. Yeah. So, like I said before, this is the other one was like kind of loopy. It made no sense. It was kind of non-threatening. This is pretty threatening. This is
No, I
threats.
felt pretty threatened.
This is the Jay-Z. This is threats. This is threats right
She's
here.
dropping bars.
Yeah.
I have 2 daughters in the school system.
Crazy bars. Those
These
like
are demonic entities.
hope tap
and
bars,
we need
about
to stick
pyramids.
together. Remember, we have authority in Christ Jesus. These are
Oh,
demonic.
she's preaching.
And all the school boards of all the United States of America and all of us Christians will be sticking together to take them all out. All the police officers that kick us out for our First Amendment right will also be going down with.
I thought you backed the blue. What happened?
No, she's
here?
willing to
I'm a
kill
nurse.
cops
That's
over not
disease.
wearing the mask and not get
13
vaccinated.
years.
That's a really
Masks
low
don't
bar
work.
to want to
These
start
doctors that
a
sit
war
up
of
here
law
looking at us,
enforcement.
looking
I
at
don't want to wear a
us,
mask, so I'm gonna
I mean,
start
she-
a war with the police.
I mean, when they were killing black people, you
Get out
know.
of order, please. This is
But
your last
having
warning.
us wear a mask, that's a bridge too far.
We're gonna go to war. Wait, I gotta
Do
be.
you
I'm sorry.
understand? I'm a nurse, infectious disease, 13 years. Masks don't work. These doctors that sit up here that were sneering at us and looking at us like we're scumbags.
How did she get hired
they
again?
need to go back to fucking medical school.
Ma'am, you're out of order. Please. This is your last warning.
Imagine this is your mom threatening to kill law enforcement
Communications.
over not wearing masks.
They need to remember, natural immunity is best. You are all demonic entities. You are
Ma'am,
going to be taken
excuse
down.
Me, ma'am.
The
You've
Lord.
already had your first warning, and this is your last. She cannot speak anymore. The following individuals, please line up.
And then the cop, you see a cop right behind her. You saw that? So that's her actually actively threatening law enforcement, threatening
So
educators.
is that what she learned in medical school about demonic entities? That's what she thought?
That's like the first. That's like the first course. How to heal.
I mean, you know, Mr. Rhodes, have I not been talking about for over a year now on this godforsaken show about how it feels like I'm living in the Twilight Zone?
Yeah. I mean, it's people, but that's the thing. These people are living in a whole nother reality. You can see it. You see it there. They see something that we don't. They see a world fragmented, and they believe in it.
Something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Because of whiteness, they don't get arrested for threatening to kill cops.
What do you think? What do you think happens? Do you think it's possible to squeeze out some ivermectin paste and cook it up until it turns into a powder and then snort that shit? What happens if you snort?
I know there's somebody.
Cooked
It's
ivermectin.
probably somebody in Colorado, somebody in Arizona who is experimenting on that right now, and it's going to be in the ICU. So, like the others. So I want.
They're doing the anal ivermectin. They're doing the anal ivermectin.
Are they supposed to do sunlight? That's supposed to be a blast of UV rays into your butthole. That's supposed to be. That was last year's
a blast
cure.
of horse paste. in your butt. Yeah, besides, it's 2021, yo. I mean, we're
How do we
accepting of
go
all
from
sexualities. We're blasting horse paste in your butt, son.
The cure virus. The cure virus.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So.
Oh, you know what's really funny? Did you see some of the debates that I was having on Twitter about this?
Oh
yesterday?
no! About this video?
Yeah, about this video. Did you?
Oh yeah.
Did you-
So this is pretty much the school board meetings coming outside. So this looks like this is the closest you get to seeing a zombie apocalypse because the way it plays out plays out like a scene from a zombie apocalypse. I kid you not. It plays exactly like it.
I have to warn you guys, okay?
Literally, he's like, and then he comes up the guy.
Yo, the guy that you're about to see pop up out of nowhere is driving Messiah's car.
Stay safe, my friend. Be safe out there. What's your plan? Let's get to Shaquille Brewster, and I believe Shaq's
he's
in
renting it.
Shaq, what part of Mississippi are you in, and what are you seeing?
Gulfport.
What I'm seeing is a MAGA
We're in Gulfport,
truck.
Mississippi, Craig, and I'll tell you the biggest sign, the biggest indicator that I saw this morning.
That makes it crazy. He's not a homeless guy. He totally has money for
it. The mail delivery has returned. We saw postal workers going out delivering mail this morning. Just a couple of minutes ago, people were walking their dogs. They're back on the beach right now.
And then he turns on the old man jets.
The rain has stopped. The wind is still going there.
What is this zombie shit?
She almost tripped over. You almost
going around. You know, I'm going to turn this way because, you know, we deal with some people every once in a while. But, you know, one thing that we are noticing is that the mayor said the curfew is still in effect. The curfew
Why
is
did
going
he
to
show up in your truck?
For at least until a period of time in which they can go ahead and survey all the damage. They did get some reports.
You should have stayed with an SUV. I'm never letting you live that shit down.
Limbs that have fallen. So they're going to go ahead and do that survey to make sure that they're okay.
Here he comes.
Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs to help right now.
Hey,
Yo. He was about to hit him with the 2-3, son.
We're gonna check in.
It was about to be violence on like network television.
I like how he said, "Hey," like he was gonna do something about it.
Hold on, we got. I'm trying to look at this.
Yo, like once he stepped within 5 feet, his face changed. He was like, "Yo, it's about to be on, son."
Yeah, he went from the happy like face black person to like,
I'm
about to duff this dude out.
And the sad thing is,
elbow this guy in the chin
against this crazy man, who's going to jail? It won't be super MAGA man. I tell you that.
He's about to get a special Rachel Maddow, in the fucking chin this now. So that's what's about to happen. Like, and then the way they cut it.
Hey. We're gonna check in with Shaq Brewster just to make sure all is well.
He's like, "Hey, my nigga, hey."
A lot of crazy.
He's like, yo, we are brothers in hairline, son.
And we'll update you here in just a few moments. Right now, though, Congressman Troy Carter from Louisiana.
Yo, he looked like he ready to punch somebody. He had to grab the chair, son.
You see that he can't even concentrate. He's like, I just saw a black man just get beat up by a black white.
Yo, I gotta go run out there, son. From the studio in New York, I got to run down to Mississippi.
And this is crazy. Man. This is happening all over the place, yo. What is up with this?
And the thing is, like, I had people, I had to question this one guy. You know, he was like, why did they have to mention the guy's race? And it's like, how is race not a factor in this? Like, but there's somebody else had a good point, talking about how the guy was yelling, nothing about, race, but was yelling about MSNBC reporting on it accurately. Like, what the fuck you want them to say? Nigga, it's raining and it's windy. Like, are you going to report on this hurricane? Like,
the bigger picture is this attack on journalists, attack on public officials. Yeah. Like, this is the overarching thing beyond race. Race is a thing too, but it also shows you across the board that people are just yelling at educators, attacking journalists, attacking teachers. Like, what the fuck is going on in this country right now? That we went from like clapping for essential workers to like wanting to fight them in the streets. Like,
let's ask this question: if the guy that ran up on him was black, how quick would he have decked that dude? Because I'm telling you, he froze because the guy was white.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can't get away from the racial thing because the dude is looking at him like
he got so close to him.
Crazy white guy. But then it's like, well, if I defend myself, I'm going to jail or the police.
You saw that, right? They let him hover there for a while too. They let him hover there, and then he like, all right.
Yo, did you see how they discarded him like a fucking annoying 5-year-old? They was like, okay, let's just change the angle over here, son.
And I'd get him tighter. That got him even angrier. Like,
I don't know if you can get tighter in those pants, son.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get tighter than that shirt with that beer belly.
So unfortunately, this is politics as usual? Somehow,
No. There's nothing usual about this. We are in the twilight zone, son.
no, this is part of, I feel like this is part of the Puritan kind of lineage from like pretty much when the white pilgrims got kicked out of England because they were so radical. You guys are crazy, get the fuck out of our country. And this is kind of lineage of this kind of white Puritan kind of like this entitlement of like, that we see people just bugging out because they feel like they don't have it anymore.
We've never seen nurses talking about go to medical school and learn about demons. Like, yo, like I wish that wasn't the analysis. I mean, we're supposed to do like, black man analysis of this shit, and it's just like she's talking about medical school and demons in consecutive sentences. Like, how am I supposed to read that?
And the other lady is talking about black light and superpowers, the Ben Spoons, whatever the fuck she's talking about.
First. If you lube it up first and you hit that angle just right, you'll get her to close her eyes like,
oh shit. I had the time of my life and I tried up heroin for the very
sexual
first
healing
time. That heroin for the first time. So this is a wacky. Yeah, so this is a whack fentanyl healing.
Ivermectin healing.
we got it. So this is Black Power Magic Hour on Twitter, Discord, and YouTube, on act.tv. Over 55,000 subscribers about to hit. And Dr. Genius, he's live on Talking Shit on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and that's politics is unusual, extreme politics.